where Ireland will be in 2 years' time. My biggest fear is that we will be exactly where we are today. And nothing has changed.
And your biggest hope?
My biggest hope is that we will be out of this mess, that we have restructured the banking sector, that we have restructured the household debt, and as a result of it we are back on the growth path. And we can also start then introducing long-term structural reforms into the economy, private sector and public sector alike.
Approximately 50 miles west of Wales. No, seriously, Ireland's going to be here. It's probably just coming out of a pretty tough recession. If things go according to the script, we're not really sure. Ireland will probably be back on its own currency.
And if things don't go according to the script?
Then you'll be running your own currency alongside the euro. But that's if you've got sane politicians.
Default on the debts.
So is the default inevitable?
Yeah.
Completely.
Absolutely.
So by 2 years?
It'll be more obvious in 2 years.
So you don't think it will have happened, or?
It depends on the global situation because they're all plugged in. They're all interconnected. I'm a little frazzled at the moment
Okay.
because actually my stomach suddenly started to get all flippy floppy. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm seeing.
Well, it's very hard to say what it will be, but I can tell you where I hope that it is in 2 years' time, which is having gone through the worst, which is, I think, still yet to come, and already rebounding from the bottom, and giving hope to the young people that can really build or rebuild again this beautiful country.
I mean, in 2 years, from what everyone said tonight, we'll have defaulted and we'll have gone through a bad patch and then we'll be starting to get into the positive patch. I mean, that seems to be the thing, you know, from our sort of Argentinian friends, from our Russian friends. I mean, that was quite an international sort of panel tonight. So I think, yeah, we'll have gone through quite a harsh period of readjusting. But I think we need to I think we've had enough of it, really. I think we've had enough of waiting on Europe and Germany and France to make our decisions for us. We spent 800 years fighting to get our own decisions for ourselves. And then suddenly we were like, oh no, please take all our decisions away from us. And we're starting to wake up again. No, that's not how we operate. We need to have the decisions back. We sort of, you know, we might have screwed it up a little bit the first time, but I think we want our own destiny in our own hands again. So I think hopefully in 2 years we'll sort of be running our own show.
Better than where it is now.
Do you think it will have defaulted, or?
Personally, I don't think so, no.
No.
No, and if there's a euro, it'll be a part of the euro.
So it won't leave?
I don't think it will. Well, that's my personal opinion. I think the economy is very dynamic, it's very vibrant, the young people have, the country has the potential to come out of it without having to devalue or default. I personally believe so.
In 2 years, I think that Ireland will have come through a lot of the austerity and the pain, and that maybe we'll have rethought the kind of society that we want to live in, and I would hope that by then we have a bit of a roadmap for the future that helps us understand where we'll be in the next 5 years or 10 years, and hopefully we'll be a more confident, experienced people who can move forward and become one of the best places in the world to do business.
I think it's almost impossible to say, but I hope that we're in a better place, because we couldn't really be in that much of a worse place, could we?
Well, Ireland will be obviously the same place, but the economy is going to be a little bit weaker, I think. I don't think it's going to recover that quickly. I think it's going to be a little bit stagnation. House prices will be more or less where they are now, maybe 10% lower. And because of the present policy, it's impossible to see how this policy can allow the economy to recover.
Do you think Ireland will have defaulted in 2 years?
Oh, so bad.